You technically can, and that in the past there have been Christian witch shit, but it gets into that weird category of like, do you believe in the Bible itself, or like, can things be different?
And so I was just like, I told her, I'm like, I'm glad that other people are comfortable enough where they can be quote unquote Christian and practice witchcraft. I personally don't want to do that. And I appreciate it. And then her
Oh
partner,
wait,
like,
Shara Ishvalda's the ending one? I know about Shara Ishvalda.
her partner just like, just stop asking her because she's gonna say no every time. Like, you don't push shit onto people. And she's like, well, the Christians do it to me. And he's like, yeah, so you
That
should
doesn't
probably...
mean it's okay.
Yeah. And like, whenever we like hang out, she'll like shit talk Christians, and I'm just staring at her. She's like, well, you don't count. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm a part of that faith. Like, I understand that my interpretation of the teachings is, I don't want to say clouded,
Right. Sorry.
but I think it's more true. It's like, essentially, it's like, don't be a dickhead, love thy neighbor, yada yada yada. And it's like, I think I follow that pretty well. I think it's the one reason I'm as nice as I am.
That's potentially accurate, yeah.
But it's like, it's just sometimes I hear people shit talk, and I'm like, I'm right here.
You got way off track because you got ended up in the Queen's Gardens. Dude, I got the other mask, though, from Deep Nest.
Like,
Whoops.
people at work, like, I'll be like, oh, God help me, like, if I drop something, like, minor inconveniences, and one guy will be like one of the mechanics just be like, God's not real. And I just look at them, and like at first they thought it was funny because they didn't understand that, like, because like they knew I was bisexual before they knew I was like, I believe in Jesus. So then like when I told them like, hey, like I don't care about these, I'm like, I let like the making fun of liberals and Democrats thing slide because whatever. I'm like, don't tell me that that stuff doesn't exist just because that's what I believe. I'm like, I know that's what you believe, but you can say that in your private time. Don't like attack me like that. And then they're like, oh, we're sorry, we didn't understand that. They're like, that just doesn't make sense. I'm like, nowhere in the Bible does it say you can't be gay.
No, it just says that it's a sin.
It doesn't though.
I mean, it depends on your interpretations of different passages. But that's welcome to my problem with the Bible. Is it's if it's open to interpretation, it is not a good book to be referencing.
Literally the thing that everybody pulls is the one from I don't fucking know the passage because I don't fucking care.
There's a few passages that do denote it, but again, if your logic can be put in that way, then it's bad.
Here's the other thing though. Most of them, if not all of them,
could be a mistranslation as well.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting to. The one that says man shall not lie with man is poorly translated. First off, the word homosexual didn't fucking exist back then. And second off, it's translated from a man shall not lie with boy, meaning like, hey, don't fuck kids.
There's also, like, in terms of that, like, a lot of other cultures that existed at the time that were totally cool with it. Which begs the question of, like, why were they cool with it for several thousand years if God allegedly was like, don't do that? Because you think that he would have told people that eons before, right?
Exactly.
And like, again,
and
I'm not wanting to do the ragging on Christianity thing, but what I am going to say is if your God is approximately, we'll say, 4,000 years old because of, like, ancient Hittites and, you know, people like that that might have believed in the same God, it's still, like, pretty new.
Things in the Old Testament, people were like, well, this blah blah, this blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, but then the New Testament came around, and then God went, hey, everything in the Old Testament, it's dumb. Stop.
Which I personally find super funny.
It's like, he made a New Testament, alright? Now he's procrastinating on the New Testament. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that was Mormons.
Like, it's like, literally everything he's not, it's like, he made the New Testament for a reason. Like, that's why it's called the Old and the New Testament. And so, it's like, you can't fucking pick and choose what you want to use as a weapon. And then people bring up Sodom and Gomorrah, I think, is what they bring up. And
there's a lot of reasons that place got destroyed.
Yeah, and I'm like, God's more pissed off about the rape that happened than anything else. The rape and nowhere in the Bible in that whole passage does it say like two dudes screwed and I got mad. It's like he was mad about everything else happening there. Like
It was
chill.
kind of like a, to be humorous. It's kind of like the Warhammer thing of like, well, your world's kind of fucked already, so we just kind of destroyed it because it's easier.
Yeah.
It's like, we understand that there's worse things happening here than that one thing, but all these other things are also happening. But it is really fucked up if somebody's like, oh yeah, I've got a special guest from out of town staying with me. Cool, we want to rape them. It's like, can you not?
Yeah. And like the I hate when people like my parents
Mormons are a
especially.
scam religion. I'm not gonna say they are or aren't, but I will say that like Mormonism is really funny to me.
It's really funny to make fun of. But like people will like when people point out things with the Old Testament that we're supposed to be following, and I'm like, okay, well then why are you wearing that shirt? That shirt's made up of two different
Yeah, I
like,
love that
different
one.
fabric. Do you eat shellfish? You probably shouldn't be doing that. Do you lay with your wife when your wife is on her period? You're not supposed to be doing that.
It gets too crazy.
Exactly, and that's why I'm just like, you can't pick and choose the things that you want to listen to and you want to follow and use as a weapon. Either you follow the book to the fucking T like you're supposed to, quote unquote, or you get fucked.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
my mom's boss is, or was, rather, a Muslim guy. And, like, you know, like, he tried sometimes, but he also just drank and smoked and had, you know, relations with people that were not his wife. So...
yeah, it's like, I at this point in time, and I say this every time, I know when most people think of God, and here's the thing that I also told my parents, I'm like, God's a title. Our God has a name.
Yeah.
Like, letting you know that, and they're like, what? I'm like, he has a name. Just throwing that out there. But anyway,
Dude, I'm fucking mad that everywhere in this area is explosive. Are you shitting me that I have to do that entire run again? I'm not even mad about losing the money.
I was like, I can't see the Christian God.
What
like,
is God's name? If we're talking about the oldest of old beliefs, the closest pronunciation that I can give you is Yahweh, because it is spelled as a, it's like the tetra whatever, or fuck, I can't remember the exact name, but it's like, it's composed of 4 independent characters, which is believed to be Y, H, etc., etc. And if you are a Jehovah's Witness, you believe it's Jehovah, which is where the Final Fantasy character Genova gets their name from.
Yeah. But I can't picture the Christian God, who I know most people are like, oh, he's wrathful. I'm like, that was the Old Testament.
Well, also, if he is, fucking sick, show me it sometime.
I just can't see him as an all-knowing, all-loving God being like, oh, hey, you read this part of the Bible and you misinterpreted, it's fine. Like, I can't see him being like, oh, you read that and you misinterpreted it, going to hell. Oh, you didn't read the King James version of the Bible, you're going to hell.
Oh, I'm sorry, a human lied to you for several years of your life about what it meant? Well, too bad.
Yeah. You're going to hell. Like, I can't, like, I feel like as long as you do your best and you're like, yeah, like, that guy's real. Like, that person is the person I'm going to follow and do my best to be under. And, like, you get to heaven, he's just like, well, the Mormons were right.
Yawak? Yes, that is why the Bleach character is called Yawak.
Like,
that's actually what it is.
I just can't picture that being a thing. And it's like, I know most Christians are like, oh, God's a wrathful, hateful. It's like, I think he's a pretty chill guy that just kind of wants people to be good people.
I'm gonna be honest. If there was... I forgot about these little mushroom men that go, wow, wow, and then dance at you. If God could, like, I know that people say, like, well, you're supposed to have faith. It's supposed to be a test of faith. It's like, no offense, but I don't think that's enough. I think you should, if you are a real God, be able to prove that to your followers. And you should be expected to have that proof. Because in the Bible, and a bunch of old stuff, like anything, like the Quran or, you know, the Torah or whatever the fuck you want to reference, they always had God proving his existence at some point. And it's like, what, for the last, like, several hundred years, God just decided to shut the fuck up? Like, that's not okay. Start doing some big show of it. And maybe that's just me being demanding, but I think, personally
I think there's
speaking,
something in the Bible
you need to
though
have
saying,
it.
like, I think there's something, and do not quote me on this, but I think there is something in the Bible that states, like, why he's less vocal.
After you guys killed my son, I didn't really want to go there anymore. Like, I would buy that even. If the logic was literally just, well, you killed Jesus, so fuck off.
Why doesn't God talk to us today like he talked to people back then? Let's find out.
I'm sure that every different faith has their own ridiculous reason why.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a Mormon, you do believe that they are still in communication with you. I run Fragile Strength all the time. Unless it breaks, it's a 50% damage up. But here's the thing, it will break for me. There is a absolute 100% guarantee that it will break for me. So why bother? Fuck. God damn it.
That doesn't
Fucking god damn it! This platforming ass shit. Wow, thank you. Infected crossroads? What? I really did come all that way back up, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it has everything to do with Jesus.
I don't know, like, if in the past, in order to get a guy to convert to your religion and prove that you were real, you were like, hey, I'm gonna scream at you through the other world and force you to go and sacrifice your son. And then just go, nah, dude, just do a goat. That's cool. I pranked you. Like, that should happen more. I would change my tune in a heartbeat if a god actually attempted to make a real, viable, provable contact. Where it was not just me. Like, if the sky cracked open and a hand came out and said, hey, fuck you, you don't believe in me? And then I looked over at Shepard, and Shepard was like, yeah, I'm seeing it too, man. I'm like, cool, alright. I'll consider this. But even then, I'm still not going to be, like, the most devoted person, because I value individuality. Which is
like,
apparently a bad. Guide you to a spell setup if you want big gun. So I kind of actually experimented a little bit, and I do kind of have a setup that allows me to have a slightly bigger gun right now.
This is like a bunch of people being like, he talks to me through dreams.
I hate that shit.
I do too. Because here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing, and who knows? Do you know how many times, like, do you know how many times I've had nightmares about, like, there being a demon in my closet, and then I have, like, or like I go to bed being like, there's a demon in there, or a ghost in this apartment, and then I have dreams about scary shit. You could just be like, God's gonna talk to me tonight, and then when you go to bed, you think he does. You don't know.
I had a dream one time where I woke up and there was a 14-foot spider crouched in the corner of my room, and I just went, fuck that, and went back to sleep, and then when I woke up, it was gone, because it wasn't real.
Like, I hate that, like, if I was awake...
Despite the sight, I can't help but feel familiarity. Something stirs in my mind, though I can't
If I was awake, and then magically, like, I heard a voice, I mean...
that led me here, but now there's
at first, I'd probably assume I was crazy.
Building beckons me.
But, like,
Dare
depending
I
on
head
what the
in?
voice said.
Well, I mean, it's that logic of, like, well, my neighbor's dog told me to kill. That's about what you can do right now anyway then. Also, the hold up spell is super powerful, but you need the upgrade to make it really broken. Okay. I didn't mean to shoot. That was an accident.
I hate the like other people being like, "Do you have proof that you're God?" No, I don't. I have this book and hope. That's really all I have. Like, I think he's real, but like, why do you have proof that like your God that you follow is real, or the fact that gods don't exist at all? Do you have proof of that? Like, no one has proof. They just have a hunch, and that's what they stick with.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't express that I have a hunch or anything. It's just I have no proof that gods do exist, so I'm free to question.
Yeah.
I'm free to sit there and say, well, that's stupid because X. Because
Like, if
I
I
don't believe or not.
Like, if I die and turns out the Egyptians were right, I'd be like, oh, that sucked. Okay, cool. But like,
I mean, it might not suck, depending. if you don't have a lot of guilt in your heart, which, here's the thing that really I need to question about their system. It's based on guilt. Do you feel bad about the things you've done? And have you done a lot of terrible shit in your life? If so, your heart gets weighed against a feather, and if it is more than the feather, your heart is eaten by Ma'at, and then you are dead forever in a second death. And honestly, like, that shit sucks. But you know what the other path is? The other path is the gods stick you in a desert and then tell you, yeah, find your way to paradise, and if you make it, alright. So it's like, so you're telling me that my second life is figure it out? Because that's not better, except you start me as an adult. But if you succeed and you get through, I mean, it's fine. Apparently, sometimes, like, evil spirits will fuck with you and shit. And so I just wonder, like, because the Egyptian belief was, if you get buried with your belongings, you get them in the afterlife. Can you just be like, here is a shotgun in your grave, and the person spawns in the afterlife with a shotgun? Or, like, if you buried me with a bunch of my Warhammer figures, because they said that in the afterlife, if you buried a pharaoh with a bunch of statues of his servants, they become his real servants. Can you send me into the Egyptian afterlife with, like, a bunch of 40k men? Like, it's such a stupid but amazing thing.
It's just like space marines surrounding you, and you're like, alright, let's go, boys.
Yeah, like, what if I wake up and I just look and I have a bunch of Egyptian-themed space marines around me? I'm like, I guess I at least fit the aesthetic. Like, the Egyptian one, like, if you find out that's good, like, you've got a 50-50 odd that at least your afterlife is entertaining. I mean, you might just cease to live. Which, fucking fine by me. That's a big brain move. Second life is a bunch of furries. I mean, that's not wrong. I don't know, like, I personally just kind of wish that it could be, I wish that it was like the Hindu one. Or Buddhist, where it's reincarnation, and if you were a shitter, you just get reincarnated as a less good form of life. And if you were an exceptionally bad person, yeah, there's a hell, but eventually they kick you out.
It's like timeout, essentially.
Yeah, it's literally soul timeout, where they stick you in a big pot, and they boil your sins out, and occasionally they poke you. But then afterwards, you're just like, I'm fine, I guess.
I'm gonna go get some water, and then I'm going to lay down, because my stomach's very upset.
That's fair enough.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Why didn't the guy just imagine Kenpachi was weaker than him is such a sentence. If Kenpachi Zaraki was the biggest of the Shinigami, why did he not merely eat the others? UUMUU! Hey, I got a question for you guys. Fucking why is there an enemy when the other place didn't have any? Dude, what the fuck is... Hi. Okay. Metroid help. It touched me. fucking asshole touched me. Oh my god, I'm gonna die to this fucking jellyfish. I died to the jellyfish. See, here's the thing. The friend's here, but the friend's a piece of shit. Deepness is the boss in and of itself. You fought the Watcher Knights as a boss. I mean, I did fight the Watcher Knights, but I almost, like, didn't even think about that. That was just, like, a thing in the city in my brain. Deepness is really the boss in and of itself? That's fucking dumb. Deepness sucks? I went through that so long ago! Like, that's so long ago that my character fucking sucked. I went through that so early. Like, that area is tough, but it's not, like, counts as a boss itself tough. Dude, fuck this area. Fuck this everything. This is stupid. Look at that! Like, they're not even out fully and they do damage. I mean, I didn't get the mask till last time, but I couldn't get the mask until last time. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. It's just an environmental boss. That's literally all he is. Please, just cut him. Cut the bitch. Cut the bitch! It's my least favorite type of boss fight. A boss fight that's just a fucking environmental hazard. Nakino, Nakino. Nakino, Nakino. Oh my god. Please. Thank you. Dude, you fucker. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Dude, come on! It's not even easy to see them all the time! I hate it. I hate it so much. It's not even like a hard boss. If it was an enemy that I had to fight for real and it had moves and I couldn't predict the move set and I had a legitimate reason to be mad, I'd be okay. And instead, it's just like, hey, just navigate and don't get hit by the shit. One second here. Okay. Yeah, but test of a movement skill in a game where you move like you're moving through pudding at all times is really annoying. I was gonna say, sir, come on. And then I botched it because you fucking asshole showed up at the wrong moment. I disagree that this game has good movement. I will argue that for the rest of my life. I don't think that it has good movement. Everything always feels a little bit delayed and a little bit jank. And it's not bad, but it's definitely not what I would consider the best. I mean, I can be wrong. Everyone's allowed to have opinions. I know, it's weird. Like, the best way that I can describe it is Hollow Knight, ever since I played it back in, like, last year around this time, it always felt like the game has just a little bit of input delay on everything you do. I don't know if that's intentional, or if it's just me, or if it's my PlayStation controller, or what. Felt that's 0% of the time? Well. Like, you get out of the wall, that'd be sick. But yeah, no, like, I'm unironically saying that, like, every time I've ever played Hollow Knight, it always feels like things are just slightly not moving as quick as they could. Perpetually dying controller? I mean, it's on both controllers. Okay. Hold on. I can't go into that yet. Okay. I want to see UUMUU. Intelligent being that guards the inner chamber of the teacher's archives. The canyon below us, the one thick with fog and crackling with strange energy. A hunter can lose their senses down there. Be careful, strange and unnatural things lurk there. Something glows within the tank. Hi? Did she call you too then? I realize it's no coincidence we arrived together. Though much of my memory is blank, this place I recall. Within these chambers, the teacher sought to store the kingdom's knowledge, and at its core she stored herself. To save Hollow Nest, the teacher willingly became a seal. But upon herself, she enacted an additional protection. Though I cannot recall what's happened. What's happening? It's happening. I played a part in that feat. I'm sorry, is this man actually Dark Soulsing right now? Oh, I can't remember what happened, but I've been called here. She called me here now to reverse that protection, all in aid of you. Okay. Do not hesitate. The choice to reform was hers, not mine. She knows what you would do, and seems to welcome it. A figure sleeps within the tank. Gotta rip that bleach sword out. He left Hellenust at one point, and his mind was slowly wiped. So like a Dark Souls, then. For diversity, a seal. A world forever unchanging. The seals must break. Forever. The plot of this is extremely Dark Souls. Good to know. We'll focus in one moment, sorry. Just messaging Rachel right now. She's not doing well. If you read the lore TM, you basically hollow-fi outside the kingdom. That's why the outer kingdom areas are all just snow and ash then. There's a line from a certain character I want you to read, but it's unlikely you'll find it if you don't specifically look for it. I see. Teacher. And the third egg seal of the Metroid egg is gone. I'll just tell you it's in the Queen's Gardens. Fantastic. The madam's life is extinguished, and with it her steel breaks. It's a heavy thing you attempt, but I've seen your prowess up close, and she too believed you capable. Be on your journey then, and allow me rest a time. With the deed complete, I begin to feel my age. To think such a small creature would bear this kingdom's fate. Well, okay. I was gonna say, is there just gonna be a fast way out of here? And the answer to that is no. Also, I should say, while I was off camera, I did unlock a door that I have not ventured to. I have not gone into it. And I have also purchased the charm sets from the lady who is extremely fat. So she has nothing currently to sell anymore. I don't know if she will gain things in the future. But I also bought the vessel piece. So the man only sells keys now. Need all the other charms for it, I see. Does that include temporary charms or just like charms? Yeah, that's what I'm sitting at right now. I wonder. Yeah, there it is. I'm not always that stupid. The intelligence comes out at times. Yes, it includes those. Do they only break if they're equipped, or do they break if you're in your inventory as well? That's a question that I have. Okay, well at least it's only if they're equipped. Please. All I ask from you is a Luigi's Mansion. please. Cease this. Is Luigi's Mansion still on the other side? Oh, or is he gone now? He is gone now. I can see your letters, you dick. I know you wrote your wife. Alright, so we have to go to the Queen's Garden, though? For one reason or another? I don't know, Misty said they wanted me to go to the Queen's Garden. I don't know what's there. I don't know anything about this game, really. Dude, are you fucking with me? I only want him to get lore and an item. I want him to see that character. I mean, that's the same difference at the end of the day. I know that black smoke wall you have to get the abyss to get through, which requires some kind of key. Fantastic. I think it's down. Yeah. I'm sorry? Worms pull bugs into their thrall till ages pass and kingdoms fall. Caps and shells may fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. What the fuck? Gungi Gungi Mishu Umo Sanga Pogi Udongo. Poggers! Pogi Udongo! Well, alright, that is a Paper Mario character if ever there was one. He's also tied to a secret ending. I'm sorry, fucking what? If you have a charm, you can understand him. It's called Shroom Spore. I'm assuming I don't have that. Oh, Fury of the Fallen. No, I do have Soul Eater. I do have Soul Eater. I like the idea of that guy just being, tied to a secret ending somehow. That happens every time I go into a menu, I swear to God. Being tied to a secret ending, kind of like Henri is. Like, yeah, you know that one mushroom guy? Yeah, did you talk to him? No, why would I do that? Oh, secret ending. God damn it. Blazing bright. Light. Bright. Light bright. The corpse of a mossy vagabond overcome with infection. Mossy vagabond. Lazy, portly, moss can easily sway. Slow, fat, and easily vanquished. Common threads. Those who forget their calling and forsake their duties. Ha. Huh. This area just end here, huh? I thought this was gonna be a proper lead through. Is this like a shortcut? They have to smash through from the other side? I mean, I'm glad that I got here. But, like, the fuck? That's one thing that I will complain about with this game is I genuinely do not think I genuinely do not think that it has the most easily navigable system. And it's not exactly as satisfying as a Dark Souls when you get around it. Like, in Dark Souls you get from one place to another and you're like, yeah, fucking sick, that door leads me here. Whereas in this one, it's like, thank fuck, that door gets me here. I think that Hollow Knight is one of the best games that I will endlessly bitch about. Like, it's fantastic, but I will have no shortness of complaints about this game. Hey, you don't get to do that to me. Alright, let's go. There was a lot of this area that we did not exactly navigate around. You know what? Fuck you too. One moment here. Can you not, I think? Fuck off. Jesus, that guy just was persistent, wasn't he? You need 2 more items. If you want, you can just go fight the thing. Huh? Can't get to her as is. I mean, if nothing else, what I can do is I can fill out the fucking map. I need to get past Dark Void at one point. I know that, like, I could navigate around here and go this way as is, but there is other dark void area that becomes problem. Oh no, you're fine then? You got around it? What? What? Acid pool. That black shit was what I was thinking about. Okay. Because if it was in here, I've been... Get an item that lets you pass through. I mean, I will need that at some point. But yeah, I think I, like, been through this area at some point. Ooh, hello. Oh, yeah. Can I just get, like, another bench? Just another one to fill out the map? Kingdom's Edge is the next place if you want the item. Fuck. Dude, I honestly don't remember everywhere I've been in this area already. And I've already been here. Like, I remember this. Lost, okay. Lost? You're shitting me. I do remember that I can slap it. I'm not going to right now. Good to know that those regenerate, though. I have Luigi's Mansion stuck in my head. Get it out. I don't want it in there. They come back if you bench. Why does nobody tell me these things? I say that facetiously, because obviously somebody has told me these things. Oh, get absolutely fucked. Right. Can't go up. Rancid eggs, and they do what I remember them doing. That is to say, they're shit. Oh! I mean, I don't even know what they do. Can use them in Top Town to summon your shade back. So you can get your money without risking death. Eh. That's fine, I guess. Why is that area colored in but not colored in? I remember now. This place fucking sucks shit. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? I mean, there's areas where I've lost huge amounts of money. But that still doesn't make me care. Like, I'll just tank the money. Like, I tanked like $1,000 some odd earlier. Like, I don't care. It's whatever. See you guys. Okay, so there's an up back there. In permadeath mode, they just give you money. Why don't they just give you money normally? It should just be a consumable that you can trade in, and people will be like, yeah, I'll take that shit. That smells awful. I love it. Okay. Hey, you don't get to touch me like that. Nobody gave you the right. Ow. Okay, I wish it was less of these guys, to be honest. Fucking rad. Gun is best. Give me gun. I mean, I have gun, but you know. The power of gun will amaze you. For real, fuck every time they have one of these. Jesus. We're really starting to get into some weird city shenanigans here. Like, you don't say that this is where the nobles had a garden. I couldn't guess from the aesthetics. Oh, really? I hate it so much. Loves a Super Metroid tall room. Yeah. You fucker. Hate it. Absolutely despised. My God, it just keeps ascending. This is what happens when you tell me to go to an area. Oh, yep, there it is. Fuck you guys. This is what happens when you tell me to go to an area, though. Because it's like, okay, cool, I'll go there on a lark. And then I'm stuck there for the next 7 years because my innate desire to fill out the map occurs. You fuckers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, the way they juggled me into spike, into impact hit is fucked. Look at this! Look at this horse shit! Look at this horse shit! Look at that! Look at how stupid that was! I didn't even get owned. I just got, like, I didn't even have a chance. Like, getting owned is you go into the fight and you throw up your arms and you're like, alright, let's do this. And then they clock you and your head turns to the side and you become spaghetti. What happened to me was, in fact, a man pulled out a gun and shot me and I fell into traffic. Need that item after all? Dude, I don't fucking know. I'm just here, man. I simultaneously got too far in the game early on and not far enough. Like, there's a bunch of shit I just didn't have. And a lot of other stuff that I just kind of found my way around. Okay. You fuckers. And your spiky buildings. You. Well, alright. Here it is, keep going this way. Oh my god. I mean, that's really big. I'm gonna be honest. I expected when I hit the bird for it to just like chirp, 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 chirp or something like that. Thanks. Oh my god. Okay. Egg. Egg. I haven't seen one of these things in a while. You tried, man. You didn't get to do that. I don't give you permission. Dude, fuck this entire room. Come in the other side? I mean, obviously. Thank you. There just happens to be a lot of men on that other side. Jesus. This map always surprises me with how much map there is. Please. I'm just gonna heal in front of your corpse because that's the kind of man that I am. Oh, you tried! Map per square map. How much map you got per square map? It's not what I wanted. I blocked it for like a second. Oh, hi. Huh. Hi? Oh, the queen is coming. I've been waiting so long, and now she's almost here. I feel like I'm about to burst. Marmu, calm down. I've kept it safe, the sacred garden. I've kept it safe for all this time, and soon the queen will return and teach me to fly. Shall we wait together, stranger? Shall we play together? Challenge the Dream Warrior! Eh! Okay, well I knew what kind of enemy you were for like 30 seconds. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god, oh fuck. Hey, you asshole. That's a change. Okay, this not okay. Okay, well I thought I could scam them for it again. Please. Fuck. Well, I'm dead now. So, thank you for the message about there being a shortcut into the fight. Honestly, that one doesn't feel hard. It's just like it's just a Ganon fight. But like without the combat. I see. It's really long, though? Yeah, that's what I was going to go into, is like, I think that it might be difficult with that. I did fuck around with a summoner class, and I wonder how a summoner class would fare on that one. Like, could I get my children to do the hard parts for me? If I die again, I might try it out. Just because I think it could be fun. Because summoner builds are tough because you don't really get healing. But you do have little fuckers who will do a lot of work for you. And if you just are good at staying back, they are good at doing damage. Like, fuck off, dude. What'd I just say? When I was running around with it, like, you can get some serious longevity out of just having them go out there and fuck around for you. Okay. I've got just barely enough cash for you. And what a fucking weird connection out. I like the sounds those guys make, but I hate them. Yeah, we'll give it another shot. Let's go. Eh. Okay. So you really can't do that, huh? You can't magic them. Or at least I fucked it up. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. See, like, that one's not really that bad. It's just, like, it's just a Ganon fight. Oh, stranger, you're stronger, much stronger than me. I've been waiting a long time, stranger. I've been fighting a long time, stranger. I'm very, very tired. The queen will be here soon, and I just need to sleep a little. Wake me when the queen arrives, stranger. Perhaps the queen will teach us both to fly, stranger. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Go back to Moth Lady in Resting Grounds. You have a lot of essence. So that's where I said I've opened up a door. I went back there. Protector of root and leaf, we honor you. Yeah, I went back to them not thinking that it would actually be enough to open anything. And then it was totally enough. We do still have area here, but now we have this guy at least. Don't have enough for the ending, though. I didn't anticipate that I would.